Hello and welcome to episode 13 of the Angmar series, in which case we've had 2 crashes already. Yay, 13, good number. Couldn't happen at any better time. Oh, for fucking hell. I've had to restart this 2 times now.
No sleeping here.
So this is attempt number 3 to record this episode. Oh, God. I've gone and calmed down a wee bit. Because when shit starts crashing all the time, you do end up getting a wee bit annoyed.
Would you wish to speak to me?
Now, you.
Hurry up! This way! Hurry up!
Okay, there's nothing down there.
Ready? This way!
Oh, God. Yeah, hopefully it'll work out this time. Otherwise, I'll just go, I don't know, off myself.
Come on, get ready for fighting.
Because life's sad and shit. Oh, God. 2 times it's crashed already. That's something. Right. There's nothing that really needs doing this turn. I would know, I've done it already. God. Oh, I've gone outside, I've sat down a bit, I've taken a little break, because I felt I needed it. Oh. Ironically, one of those crashes were a live send for me, because the second time I tried to bite off a bit more than I could chew. So I guess this... so it doesn't always go to shit. Yay. Okay. We'll try to avoid doing that this time. Oh, God. At least I had fucking barbecue today. At least something good happened this day. Something.
Listen up. Pick your feet up.
You need to just march down there so you can besiege a stupid dwarf settlement. You go do your thing. You go do your thing. More recruiting. Recruiting everywhere, because we need Orcsuses. You're going to need to garrison that. Meanwhile, I'm going to want another...
Be gone.
Fuck it.
We have completed an
They die, but I need to get some reinforcements down there. The shit's getting absurd. How much do you cost to recruit? 670. You're actually cheaper than the Marauders. The Marauders have shields, but I mean these are better in every other regard. Their upkeep is slightly less. The thing might actually end up being something I use a lot of. Because I need some better stats on my units at this point. Plus we're at turn 105, which means people will start shitting out their elite units. Including the elves with their overpowered broken shit. Ugh. I don't like elves. Elves are cunts. Turn, end. I'd hope to not have to end this series at this point. That would kind of suck. Construction complete. Good. Don't have too much money.
I respect you.
You go around here, I guess. You're gonna have to stay out of range of that army.
It will be an honor defeating you.
Out in the honorable.
Get ready for fighting.
You need retraining. All of you need retraining. No surprise there. Do I have any stables here? No, I do not, which means you're gonna have to go back to Bree. Well, ended with us taking these territories, which I was supposed to take, but I kind of forgot about it. Kind of didn't have any possibility of taking them.
No sleeping here.
It's a bit of both.
Orcs. Come on.
Troll come down here.
Objective complete.
You go down there.
Objective complete. Pick your feet up. Orcs. Listen. Come on.
And I should have some trolls done over here. No, next turn? Yes, next turn. Things are going fine here. Get some more wogs, I guess. I love to build stuff here, but don't have money. And money is something you definitely need. Should be that for that turn. So, let's try talking about this again. But I figured that one thing I could do for this series is just, you know, talk about movies, because it's something that I'm starting to get interested in again. I had a sort of interest, like a normal interest for movies back in the good old days when I would watch, you know, normal movies, like shitty horror movies and just dumb action movies. You know, it's very basic movie taste in that sense. Which has been a bit more refined lately, I would say. Well, refined, depends how you look at it, because I prefer shitty movies and dark movies at this point. Yeah, I want to kill this guy. Yeah, I'd almost want to auto-resolve this, except I know how shit the auto-resolve here is. So, we're going to manual it. So yeah, I've started to have an interest in movies again. Particularly bad movies, dark movies, a bit more abstract movies. So I guess you could say a bit more bullshit movies, many would call them. Let's see. Albert, you can be doing all the work here, I think. So I've decided, you know, start watching movies again. And take a few recommendations from certain places. Seen some movies that I would say that I don't really listen to most critics, but there's certain critics I listen to, like Adam from YMS and Red Letter Media. The Red Letter Media doesn't really go that in depth on the criticism as Adam does.
This is the way.
Nah, kill these fucks. But yeah, so I decided to watch a movie called Blue Ruin, which is an indie movie. It's a fairly typical revenge story for the most part. Except that you don't have like a fucking Spec Ops guy in the main role. You just have a hobo, more or less. So basically the plot of the movie is that you have the main character who is homeless. His parents were murdered and he has a sister, but the whole primary thing is about, you know, the sister being murdered. Parents being murdered. So, the guy who murdered their parents ended his sentence that he got on a plea bargain. And the main character, who could never really get over the death of his parents like that, decided that he should kill this guy. That's revenge, because, well, it's something that fucked up his life so much that, yeah, you'd want some sort of revenge, you'd want vengeance. And then he sets out to do that. Obviously his actions have consequences, and the fact that he's not trained in any way to do that kind of stuff puts him in certain bad situations, which is a lot more interesting than the very common theme of Guy goes in, starts murdering swaths of bad guys, gets shot by the main bad guy in the end, but he's okay, but he kills him after. But no, the very typical thing. It's like he gets wounded, but come on, everyone knows how it's going to end. Yeah, this movie's a bit different in that regard, which is nice. It's a nice change. I do appreciate it. Different from a lot of movies, I would say. Ah, good. You're available for recruitment.
Get ready for fighting. No sleeping here. Get ready for fighting. No sleeping here. Come on.
What is it?
Get ready for fighting.
You go over there.
We have completed an
So yeah, it's an interesting movie. It tackles a bit of morality issues, because I mean, of course, it's a revenge story. There are going to be morality issues because it's not an action movie. It's a drama. I guess you could say it's sort of a crime drama movie. I wouldn't say that the crime is necessarily the primary focus of it. Oh fuck! Forgot the movie Trolls. Oh well. Yeah, it tackles a few themes which are a bit interesting, and I mean it's a well shot movie. It's a well directed movie. It's a well acted movie. It's kind of a nice little thing, because I mean the guy who plays the main character, the protagonists, so to say, is a childhood friend of the director. This kind of cute story, I guess.
ready for fighting.
Listen up.
You move up there.
Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Trolls, 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 where art thou? All the way up here.
Get ready for
You can go in there.
We have completed an objective.
How are you doing in population? 853 and you're at 504. Still gonna take a while for them to grow.
No sleeping. Get ready for fighting.
You're going to, yes, merge you. What do we have that we don't need here? You.
No sleeping here.
You can go back there.
I
And then we'll go after Austin Edil after that. How is Enidwaith doing? Better in overall ranking, better in military ranking. They're catching up to me in territorial ranking. I have 20 settlements. Wow. 21 maybe. Financial ranking. Ooh. Everyone's doing very poorly. No surprise there. I wouldn't say I'm doing too badly. Saying I'm playing one of the hardest factions to play, if not the hardest faction to play, because you're surrounded by terrible, terrible things on all sides. Like elves with their overpowered units, but no one likes, because elves. Yeah, Blue Rune is definitely a movie I would recommend. It's a bit dark, but it's not like super dark either. It has some light humor in it at times. And it's not a particularly heavy movie in any way. I mean, the morality of it is fairly straightforward. It can make you think about a couple of things here and there, but not like... You're not going to be sitting around thinking about it. Not that kind of movie.
No sleeping here. Come and get me, you coward.
Ready. Hurry up.
Enidwaith. Only you would do things.
Listen up.
Objective.
Oh yeah, that's the... Technically, it's the last movie I watched. The first movie I watched was a movie by the genius, the master of filmmaking Neil Breen himself.
Get ready for fighting.
I've never actually watched any of his movies before, but I've seen critiques of his movies. And it's been interesting to watch these critiques, but I've always been curious as to watching it myself to see just how bad it actually is. And oh boy, you could take as many clips out of context as you want, but you're always going to be like, how bad is it really? And it doesn't matter what you do. Don't take that settlement and fuck off.
No fool, send your
But
emissary to me.
it's so different when you actually go watch it. It's
Continuing tomorrow.
yeah. I watched his third movie out of, I think, 4 movies now. It's called Fateful Findings, in which Neil Breen plays a, well, I would imagine he plays himself as he would imagine himself to be, because he plays a hacker who is hacking into government and corporate systems to uncover fraud, corruption, and all that kind of bad stuff. And of course he takes himself seriously as the _1 authority on morality in the world, which is a common theme in all of his movies, where he is the morality compass for the entire world. And he's like a perfect being, so to speak. He's a fucking narcissist. There's no other way to describe it. It's so fucking clear that he's a massive narcissist. You get in here. Yeah. Now we're actually making money again. So yeah, you have a narcissist like that, and then you... And then he starts making movies and writes his own scripts and writes his own character, because he's obviously playing the protagonist in these movies. And it just gets so fucking absurd.
Yes.
It's a great... His movies are a great character study on Neil Breen as a person, I think. Because the way he writes in his own character, the way he have people talk about his own character, and everything like that, it's so telling of what his personality is. No one could make something like that and be dead serious about it unless you have a massive fucking ego. I don't want to take the settlement up here. I don't know what's up there. Send that unit over there, I guess. But yeah, I mean, the movie, from a movie-making point of view, is a piece of shit. Like, there's no way around that. It's a fucking god-awful movie. I'm pretty sure all of his movies are. The acting is... It's below porn tier. On average, I would say that acting in porn is far superior to a Neil Breen movie. The cinematography is terrible. Absolutely boring. He has like a couple of shots here and there that are acceptable. The script is just as bad. It's not too bad, actually. It's hard. It's a hard... Neil Breen movies are hard to talk about. For no other reason than they're a fucking mess. They're incoherent. It's impossible to follow them. Because they make no sense. They're not made to make sense. If these attack, I might be able to attack Casa Doom. We'll see. Dunlan, are you still at war with Enedwaith? Who would be at war with Enedwaith? Linden. Yes, they are. Interesting. But yeah, it's maybe so bad. It's. I mean, I could try to summarize the plot, but I can't really see any other way to do it other than go through scene by scene. Which is not how you summarize the plot, by any means. It's the worst way to summarize the plot, ever.
Listen up, orcs!
Okay, you go there, and then we'll go attack that. Let's see if I can try to summarize it. So Neil Breen is in... Okay, it starts off with Neil Breen at the age of like 6 to 8 or something like that, with his then girlfriend, I guess. And they go into the woods, they find a magic little like shrine box thing, which has a rock inside of it. So Neil Breen keeps that. Now think about it, I'm not sure if his character even has a name. He probably does, I don't remember. I mean, his character is Neil Breen. So he finds a rock, which will of course come into play later because it's a magic rock that does... It has healing properties, I guess? I don't know.
An honor, Lord. Without question.
And then it cuts to him and his
Get ready for fighting!
girlfriend.
No sleeping here! Come on!
And his girlfriend is moving away.
Feet up! No sleeping here!
Shit, did I leave this too undefended? I might have.
No sleeping here! Come on! Objective complete!
And there goes my money again. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll have to be. So, after that, Neil Breen gets grievously injured. And apparently his magic rock heals him. Because at this point he's like fucking 40 or something, I don't know. He looks 40. Because the movie will of course not say how long it's been. That would make sense. It doesn't give any indication of how long it's been, as far as I know. All the indication it gives is that his childhood girlfriend had at least enough time to become a doctor. But it's Kay because she looks like she's like 25, while Neil Breen looks like he's 8, even though they were probably about the same age when they were children. Because I'm pretty sure Neil Breen in this movie was probably looking for any excuse to fondle some titty. Because just like The Room, there are copious amounts of scenes with nudity. Go fight each other.
I look forward.
They can capitalize on this. And...
Get ready for fighting!
oh, it's hard to explain.
We have no sleeping here! Oh! Be gone!
So after that, Neil Breen is also seeing a shrink, because he's a writer,
No sleeping
and he
here!
wrote a book. And I don't know what the purpose of this is. He sees a shrink. I guess it's his way of moving the plot forward. Hiccups. In certain areas. Fuck, it's so hard to explain. So, he manages to find his old girlfriend, because of course, she's engaged, but that breaks off, like, it's mentioned, like, she's engaged when they meet, and then the next time they meet, she's not engaged anymore. Because they broke up, because... dumb. And they start having an affair. His wife kills herself. Because she has a wife. He has a wife, not she. And he seems perfectly okay with that. And then his what's probably supposed to be his 18-year-old neighbor girl or something tries to get on with Neil Breen, but he don't want none. Wait, no, that's before his wife kills herself. Things happen just to happen in this movie that don't serve any purpose. Which can be fine, but this is way too much.
Pick your feet up.
Concerned about taking the settlement, but whatever.
Chop 'em to pieces. Don't waste time.
And then, like, what, over halfway through the movie, the new girlfriend, the childhood girlfriend, gets kidnapped by some unknown people who are after him because they know what he does. And you have random scenes that are probably supposed to be symbolic in Neil Breen's head, but I'm pretty sure that even he doesn't know what they mean. I'm very much convinced that he has no clue what his own symbolism is supposed to be.
Yes. At your service. Without question, my lord.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Would they be willing to trade map information?
This seems quite
Yes,
a good
they
day
would.
for you.
Oh wow, they're taking a lot of land. They haven't appeared to have attacked Gondor yet. Oh. That's a lot of land they have. Where was I? Right, Neil Breen. Yeah, his own symbolism seems it serves no real meaning. I mean, there's nothing you can interpret from it. Apart from, of course, the blatant symbolism. Like, the best part is, like, the hacking he does. When he's supposed to show the audience that he's hacking into the system, he has no clue how to actually portray this information. So he instead has himself being like, clack, 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 I am going to hack into every government system in order to reveal their corruption. Just imagine that, except poorly like even worse acted. Like, you have no idea how bad his acting is. Everyone in this movie, you could put the script right in front of their head, right in front of their eyes, and you could still probably get better acting out of it. It's that fucking bad. It's absolutely fucking atrocious. I've seen some bad acting in my life, but that's just something completely different. I want to attack the elves, but I don't. I'm not. Things. Q stalled. War declared. Kond and Gondor. Is it Gondor? Not Gondor. You're going to surrender 3 turns. I'm going to let that siege out because I'm going to need that army. And I'm going to tank Khazad-dûm. And so yeah, Neil Breen. I'd say that his movie is. At least Fateful Findings. I can't speak for the other ones, but I imagine they're just as bad. His movie would probably be very close to The Room. Actually, I'd say The Room has better acting. And cinematography. The Room is different, though. The Room gives you some... The Room makes you feel things. Oh look, the Wandering has been located. At Imladris, but I'm not going to take that. 2 more turns. These people are not fighting. I'll siege that one out too, fuck it. Odds are they'll probably end up attacking me, but that's fine. Can I recruit anything here yet? Ooh, yes I can. Good. How are we doing on culture? 27%. Good. That's improving. And I think I have the max rank. Yes, I do, which means I'll be able to recruit Witch Realm Pikemen, which are actually really good. And Witch Realm Marauders, which are... Aren't those the ones I've been recruiting recently? No, Scourge Raiders. I don't remember what the Witch Realm Marauders are. I don't think I can recruit them anywhere at the moment. Not here. Obviously not here. Not Bree, no. Because you're not high enough to be able to get to that point. I could recruit them here for build a building, but I don't have that building either. And I don't have money to build it, so I don't remember their stats. I'm pretty sure they're good, but... Yeah. If you like good bad movies, I'd say I would definitely recommend Neil Breen. Because he definitely has some interesting ideas on how to make movies. Particularly if you're someone like a film student, you would benefit greatly from watching Neil Breen's movies. Because there's such a... They're basically a handbook on what not to do. The plot is completely incoherent, it makes no sense, it's boring. The only entertainment you can get from a movie like this is just from the sheer hilarity of how bad it is. Like, it's funny. The bad acting is just straight up funny. Well, we don't have money, so we still can't do nothing. I don't want to fight the elves a bit too much either. This... Probably retreat away. Fuck it. I'll leave it be. Next turn. We'll get some battles in. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure the elves will attack my army that's sieging their castle. I'm not sure if the dwarves will try to sally out or if they'll just surrender the city. Oh, they'll actually sally out. Hey! High Lord Balin the Honest and his disgustingly overpowered bodyguard unit with 40 armor! Armor even. 24 armor with 40 defense. Just absurdly high. What other units do they have? Mostly garbage, low unit count, but they'll fight to the death, because they have Balin, which means they have an absurd amount of morale. And my army is not led by anyone particularly impressive, so my units might actually flee at some point, unlike theirs. Yeah. If you're interested in bad movies, I would definitely recommend watching Fateful Findings. If you're interested in good movies with a bit of an interesting premise, I would recommend Blue Ruin. How do I want to do this? I have more than they do. These spearmen are kind of worthless to me. Let's put the shitty spearmen first. I should be doing this before I bring the army side. I really wish you could do this on the campaign map. Just rearrange the troops. But they decided that you can't. So, you can't. Albert. You guys. Shitty spears. Right in front here. Fellas there. You there. And the plan is just to surround the dwarves with crap. Did you not? No, you did not. The orcs do have a few ranged units. Nothing to be particularly concerned about. Ah, dwarves. They truly are creatures. They're not bugging out, are they? Ah, Balin's guard. Coated in mithril armor. So one would assume, at least, based on the color. Because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be coated with silver. Here they march out. They seem to be spreading out a lot. Balling Scar against one of the units that don't actually have armor piercing. Good shit. Zenith Guard. Your armor piercing. Well, might as well start charging. Pikemen, not sure if you're going to be useful for anything at this point. Trolls, however, will definitely be useful.
The battle is very much in our
Trolls will be highly useful. Ah, look, it has a little shield. Run through them. Okay, now. I want to kill the dwarven travelers first. They're a slight nuisance. Are you fighting something? Yes, you are. Well, might as well kill them. You trolls, you can take care of a few dwarves. And here go the dwarves. And this is why trolls are fucking great. It's the only good unit the dwarves even. The only good unit the orcs have. You go poke those people. You can... Oh no, wait. You poke bad people. Well, you go poke cavalry. Do they still have Axe Guard left? Kinda seems like it. Meanwhile, the archers are getting fucked. Legion Shield Guard. Well, what would happen if I charged them, I wonder. Rarg! Trolls are best supported. Means we bring in a few fellers to take a few blows. Shield Guard are only medium infantry, which means they're not going to be the best. So pikes can actually do damage to trolls.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Still lost 18% of my orcs. Okay though. Because we're winning. Ah, trolls can really fuck up a formation as well. Good shit. Okay. What's in here? Fort Axeman. Kill him. Oh no, I lost the troll. Downside to losing trolls that actually need to go replenish them, and there's only one place I can actually recruit these fucks. Kind of the one downside to trolls for me at the moment. But I can take a few casualties. And at least I'll be paying less upkeep. So, Balin, how are you doing in here? We could even figure out where the fuck you are. Is that the only one? No, still one of them left. I can see I'm still losing quite a few units. Even with such a battle with overwhelming number superiority, I am still taking casualties in droves. Oh right, you're a thing. You like just go away. Chase them down or something, I don't care. This troll might end up dying. I wouldn't be overly surprised, then again he did get into a safer area. Yeah, we're killing like 3 orc bodyguards, and I think that might all... What the fuck is with me today? We're killing 3 different dwarf generals. So that's a pretty good hit, along with their faction leader. So once he's dead, they'll be in a much worse position. That's another troll down. Building captured. Oh, lol. Well, okay. Lost 2 trolls so far. The thing is, they only have like a handful of dudes left. There's no point in me sending in more troops, because they're already surrounded. Fucking surround these. I don't even know where things are anymore. Best I can do is kill off these. And then just head for the town center. Fucking hell. There we go. Onwards to the town center. There's 2 blobs where there's 1 dude left in. Is there only 1 left? No. Yeah, here. Colin the Honourable died. Good. Means it's only Balin left. I think Balin was in here. Did Balin die? I don't remember. Yes, it's Balin still. Getting poked by pikemen and shit. Alright, let's send in the trolls, see what they can do. If they can even make... Well, I mean, they can just run through everything I have. Like that. There we go. Lost 805, but we took out a lot of their elites. And we managed to take another settlement, so there's always that too. Cruel wars raged among them, from which some were withdrawing westward, with minds filled with hatred. Well, bye. Didn't even have time to read you. Ah. Glorious. More money! Yep, and here comes this attack. Now, they're going to be coming from the back, direct right. Yes, they will. So I'm going to have the cavalry deal with these archers. I don't care about my cavalry, because my cavalry is shit, and they're only there to do that kind of stuff anyway. And I'm going to have the melee units deal with the other army. Other army should be coming from here. We just do this and just bomb rush them. Hi. How are you doing there, enemy army? It would be a shame if you were to get surrounded. La 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 la.
The battle is very much in our
It should be a simple battle. Though I have concerns about my action general. See if I can't get you out of there. I don't need you to die, so... Okay, skirmish mode over for you. Just charge. Well, you can fire at them, but it won't kill them all. Blink, blink, blink. These are their medium tier archers, I think. Means they're actually dangerous still.
half the enemy force remains.
Phallus lords and cinder archers. These things are just disgusting. 10 melee attack. Even on the melee, they can still outdo my normal units. Okay, their archers are taking damage at least. Enemy general fallen, good.
They have lost half their men.
Might make these archers run out, because I'm pretty sure this general died. Yep, they're just getting slaughtered now. And they're routing. Not a whole lot left here. Fuck it. Finish off the battle. Kill everyone. Doesn't even matter if they get away, because... well. Where the fuck are you? There you are. I didn't know he was routing. What a pussy. How un-Orkly. Now we hunt them down, just for the tiny bit of XP. This one I'll definitely try to take the ransom, see what they do. Because even if they pay the ransom, they're not going to get the units back. Actually, no, they won't get them back. Because I'm still besieging the settlement. None of the other ones survived, because they ran away with like 5, which means they took like 5 prisoners or something like that from that unit. And the other army is stuck inside the settlement. Ah, they rejected the ransom. Well, don't you care about your own men? And there's that fucking army. That one army. Oh, God. Oh, that one army. It's a thing. And I'm hoping this won't trigger the dwarves to attack me. But it might. So we'll see. Turn taking long-ish. I mean, they're not taking that long. They're within tolerable levels. Though I would definitely like to have vanilla medieval 2-turn timers. Where the fuck are you? Shadoon, okay. Do I have anyone elite touched? Yes, I do. Yes, you can go to Bree. Mission success. Ooh, I got you into snow trolls in my capital. So that's pretty good.
Objective complete.
Merge you. Build a shrine of Melkor here. A shrine of Melkor here.
Get ready for fighting. Objective
Well, it is dwarven territory. So that means they might be attacking that settlement. Now, this army can go fuck itself. This army is completely fucking broken. These are all max veterancy elite units. Fuck you, game. Just fuck you. This is not even hard. This is just fuck you levels. Means, obviously, I'm going to need more units. I'm going to need a lot of units. I'm going to need nothing but the best units I can get to fight that. Because they will slaughter even my elite units. Don't need to keep y'all around there. Hoping the Dunlendings won't attack me. Hoping.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
Other than that, everything looks fine here. I do want to recruit more units here. Because that army can go die. But once that army's dead, because I'm pretty sure that's the army that spawns when they grow too weak. When they lose too much territory, the AI gets a free army that's full of elite units at high veterancy, and I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm pretty sure they only have a handful of territories left at this point, even though it's usually given to them when they have 2 territories left, I think. And again, I think an Umbar's... There's certain scripts in this mod, and I'm pretty sure the Umber script should have fired by now, but that might not have fired because I took Mithlond, because at least it used to spawn an Umber fleet to attack Mithlond, full of elite units, but that might not be the case anymore. Or either that, or it only spawns when you're playing as the elves. I don't quite remember. Come on, turn timer. Tap. He's so close. I really need to keep tabs on that one army, because that one army is just disgustingly absurd.
Ready. This way. Harry.
Fucking look at this shit. It's not even funny. I wouldn't mind if they want to take under towers. The more that army is weakened before it hits anything important of mine, it's a good thing. Now, y'all need armor most. Alliance between Galadrim and Anduin. Nothing I need to care about.
Get ready for fighting. Come on. Objective complete. Orcs.
You're already done with your turn. You can't move. How I would love to attack the dwarves, but they have a lot of shit. They have a lot of good shit.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
But taking Khazad-dûm, that would be beautiful. And that's like my wet dream.
I respect you, my enemy.
But instead I'll have to deal with killing elves for now. Next up, I'm going to upgrade you to Wooden Castle so that you can get something else than Palisades. What else do we have around here? I don't think we have anything to build. Nothing affording Bree. I don't want to build anything here because it's too weak. Only a butcher, which is an income of 5. It would take me like 100 turns to get that back. Camp guard, I love... I can't justify upgrading the buildings in many of these places because money.
Listen up. We have completed an objective.
Just money is so prohibitive. I mean, I'm only making 6,600 at this point. Well, let's end the turn and see what happens. I'm really curious about what the elite elven army is going to do. I wouldn't hate it if they went after the shittier settlements in the Hobbiton area, Shire, but I'd prefer it if it got fucked by something else. I guess we'll see. Because elite units are these fucking gusting. Particularly when the elven or dwarven. So how that dwarven army was not in good shape and it still did significant damage. Wow, Osgiliath is under attack. Where were you, Mordor? Oh, fuck me. Yep, there we go. There we go. Look at most of the shitty army, so at least there's that.
Get ready for fighting. No sleeping here. I'll rip off your head. Pick your feet up.
Bree, you have reinforcements to send.
Objective complete.
Yeah, now what happened down here? Nothing again. No big surprise. What do I do with this army? I can keep it around Osnadil, which would kind of be a waste. Put you in there for now to get some free upkeep. Yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens. First, don't lose track of that elven army. Speaking of which, where is it?
Hurry up. Be gone.
Looks like he went in here, which means the army might have split up a bit. I'd rather deal with an elite unit here and there with high veterancy rather than a full stack. Or, well, about half a stack, but still. Nothing but elites, that's disgusting. Yeah, I guess we're fine on the crashes. I'm going to hope it stays this way. So, we're going to end it here. So, goodbye. Till next time.